They took off their cheap outerwear without any hesitation, straightened the strong and powerful chest muscles one after another. Even the slightest hesitation would cost them this high-paying job with a monthly salary of $1,000. Although the criteria for being hired weren't clear, Amy still passed the interview with her overwhelming ambition. As the new maid, she was responsible for cleaning the bedrooms of every owner in the manor. However, she encountered a big problem on her very first day of work. The young master was lying in his room holding a camera. She intended to leave but was called to stay. He then made a rather excessive request to Amy. It turned out he wanted to take an onboarding photo of Amy. The angle of the photo was so unusual that it made Amy very uncomfortable. Fortunately, the young master was merely taking photos and did not do anything inappropriate. Little did she know, in this luxurious manner, the young master was not the only one obsessed with photography. The owner of the manor was actually a top photography enthusiast. That day, while Amy was cleaning the owner's study, a blue moth suddenly landed on her shoulder. Then came the sound of a camera shutter. She turned her head and found the owner holding a camera. It was Amy's first time facing the owner and she was extremely nervous. She walked timidly toward him. The owner slowly crouched down and picked up a colorful instant photo from the ground. Only then did Amy's tense heart slightly relax. It turned out the owner did not share the same interests as his son. He even politely thanked Amy for cleaning the room for him. This instantly gave Amy a slight favorable impression of the owner. After leaving, she told her colleague about the encounter with the owner. However, Mary, who was behind her, looked terrified upon hearing this. That same afternoon, Amy heard Mary crying, and by nightfall, she saw Mary limping back. Looking at her dazed state, Amy vaguely had a sense of foreboding. The next day, Amy was assigned a task to deliver desserts to the owner. Thus, she visited the greenhouse in the garden for the first time. The greenhouse was filled with colorful butterflies fluttering everywhere. The beautiful scene carried an eerie undertone. The owner told Amy she was the first maid to enter the greenhouse and invited her to come at 8 p.m. to watch moths. Amy dared not refuse and could only report to the greenhouse on time. The disparity in their status made Amy speak cautiously. The owner talked about the beauty of moths while his hands explored Amy's secrets.